My daughter has a eating disorder. My daughter has a eating disorder and she used to eat normally, but now she has severely dropped off. I don't know what's happened to her and why she isn't eating. She is so skinny and just looking at her wasting away is destroying me. I tried to talk to her about why she isn't eating anything we cook her, but she is silent, and doesn't say much at all. It's hurting us all when she doesn't eat and I am at a loss. It's incredibly awkward when guests come round and she doesn't eat anything. I am becoming desperate. Then when Mr. Macy came to our home, suddenly our daughter was eating. It was a miracle and I was so happy to just see her eating something. I don't know what Mr. Macy did to make our daughter eat something, but I was just grateful. Mr. Macy was a godsend and I am so grateful. Just watching my daughter eat something was glorious. When your own flesh and blood doesn't eat, it is torture and it is like you feel it as well. I didn't want Mr. Macy to leave, but he had to go and at least my daughter had something to eat. Then when Mr. Macy went away, our daughter went back to not eating anything. For days she will not eat anything and I was growing concerned again. I was so angry and scared and I would shout at her for not eating. I just wanted her to tell me why she was not eating anything. I am ashamed to admit that I was smashing thing up and I tried to force feed her, but I couldn't do it. Then Mr. Macy arrived and he was able to feed my daughter. I couldn't believe it and to see my daughter eating, but only when Mr. Macy was present. Something started to rumble within me and it was like Mr. Macy had taken my fatherhood from. I was angry at Mr. Macy for being able to do what I couldn't. Out of anger I chose to shout out loud, "You are not her father. I am her father." And I threw something at Macy. I demanded that he tell me how he managed to get daughter to eat something. I was being impatient with him and I wanted to fight him, but Mr. Macy was calm and collected. Mr. Macy looked at me and said, "Your daughter doesn't have an eating disorder, she simply doesn't like eating living human beings." It all made sense now.